Lesson 2. Classification. Creating a data miner project. In the Data Miner tab, right-click the Data Mining User Connection and select New Project. Enter a project name and then click OK. The new project appears below the Data Mining User Connection node. Build a data miner workflow. Right-click your project and select New Workflow from the menu. Enter the name and click OK. In the component palette, click the data category. A list of data nodes appears. Drag and drop the data source node onto the workflow pane. Data source node appears in the workflow pane and the defined data source wizard opens. Select Insert Cust LTV sample from the available tables, views list. Click Next to continue. The data source node name is updated with the selected table name, and the properties associated with the node are displayed in the Property Inspector. You can change the name of any workspace node or model using the Property Inspector. Examine the data. Drag and drop the Explore Data node from the component palette to the workflow. Right-click the data source node, select Connect from the pop-up menu, and then drag the pointer to the Explore Data node. Then, click the Explore Data node to connect the two nodes. Double-click the Explore Data node to display the Select Attributes window. In the Group By list, select the By Insurance attribute. Then, click OK. Right-click the Explore Data node and select Run. Data Miner displays status information in the Workflow Jobs tab while processing the node. When the update is complete, the Data Source and Explore Data nodes show a green check mark in the borders. To see results, right-click the Explore Data node and select View Data from the menu. Create classification models. Classification models are used to predict individual behavior. In this scenario, we want to predict which customers are most likely to buy insurance. Click on Models in the Component palette to display the available list. Then, drag the Classification node from the palette to the Workflow pane. Connect the data source node to the classification build node. The Edit Classification window appears. A yellow indicator is displayed next to the target field. This means that an attribute must be selected for this item. Select by insurance as the target attribute. Select customer ID as the CASID attribute. Click Advanced button to display the Advanced Settings window. Select the Support Vector Machine algorithm and click the Algorithm Settings tab. Then, in the Kernel Function option, select Linear. Click OK to save the SVM algorithm setting. Finally, click OK in the Edit Classification window to save your changes. In the Models tab of the Properties Inspector, you can see the current status for each of the selected algorithms. Build the models. Select Class Build node and choose the Test tab in the Property Inspector. Then, change the split to 50. Right-click the Classification Build node and select Run from the pop-up menu. When the node runs, it builds and tests all of the models that are defined in the node. When the build is complete, the status column displays a green check mark. Select the Classification Build node in the workflow, and then choose the Models tab in the Property Inspector. Compare the models. Right-click the classification build node and select Compare Test Results from the menu. A Class Build Display tab opens, showing a graphical comparison of the 4 models. The comparison results include 5 tabs: Performance, Performance Matrix, ROC, Lift, and Profit. The Performance tab provides numeric and graphical information for each model on predictive confidence, average accuracy, and overall accuracy. The performance matrix shows that the DT model have a highest correct prediction percentage, over 80%, 406, correct predictions, 496, total cases. The number of correct and incorrect predictions made by the model compared with the actual classifications in the test data. Prediction details. We can change the target value. At the 20th quantile, the DT model provides the greatest cumulative lift, just above the GLM model. At just above the 52nd quantile, the NB and GLM models provide almost the same cumulative lift as the DT model. Select and examine a specific model. Right-click the Class Build node again, and select View Models, Class DT. Click on Node 2 to select it. At each level within the decision tree, an if-then statement that describes a rule is displayed. As each additional level is added to the tree, another condition is added to the if-then statement. For each node in the tree, summary information about the particular node is shown in the box. A surrogate rule is a related attribute that can be used at apply time if the attribute needed for the split is missing. Select Node 6. Apply the model. Select the Class Build node. Then, using the Models tab of the Property Inspector, deselect all of the models except for the DT model. Now, only the DT model will be passed to subsequent nodes. From the data list in the component palette, drag and drop the data source node to the workflow canvas. In the Defined Data Source wizard, select the InZooCustLTV sample table. Select the new data source node, and using the Details tab of the Property Inspector, change the node name to InZooCustLTV. Apply. The new table name is reflected in the workflow. Open the Evaluate and Apply list in the Components palette. Next, drag and drop the Apply node to the workflow canvas. Connect the Source node to the Apply node. Then, connect the Class Build node to the Apply node. Right-click the Apply node and select Edit. In the Edit Apply Node window, select the Data Columns tab, and then click the green plus sign. Select Customer ID in the Available Attributes list, move it to the selected attributes list by using the shuttle control. Then click OK. Finally, click OK to save the change. Right-click the Apply node and select Run from the menu. You can see data generated by Apply node. Drag the Create Table or View node to the workflow canvas. Connect the Apply node to the Output node. Right-click the Output node and select Edit from the menu. In the Edit Create Table or View window, change the default table name to INS Predictions. Then, click OK. Lastly, right-click the INS Predictions node and select Run from the menu. To view the results, right-click the INS Predictions table node and select View Data from the menu. You can sort the table results on any of the columns using the Sort button. Click Apply Sort to view the results. You can also filter the table by entering a where clause in the filter box. Do you want to learn new skills in the fastest and most effective way? Visit learnwithvideotutorials.com.